Hello everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy 3 Pixel Remastered. I am Marusu and today we're gonna go get a new airship. It is finally time, well not finally time, but it is time to go and get the Invincible so we can fly over mountains. Now to get the Invincible, that's not where I want to go. You want to head over to the Kingdom of Saronia, which is not over here. I'm in the completely wrong map. Alright, there you go. The Kingdom of Saronia, right? Which I'm going to quickly make a pit stop for because I need to heal up after the last dungeon. Is it this one? It's not this one. Which one had it? Was it? Oh, there is fights here. I guess they're only in the forests. Fascinating. I knew there was fights here. Guess they're only in the forest. Alright, yeah, here we go. Okay, it was northeast. Alright, so yeah, I want to come here and I want to heal up because I'm running out of magic and my HP is looking a bit abysmal. It's a new episode, so let's be Ark as a Dragoon. And now stay out of the forest. Now I want to take this and alright. So you want to enter from here. And is that where I want to go? No. Yes? Yes, this is where I want to go. Alright, yeah. It's not that difficult. Just enter from the east. And the cave you're looking for is right here. Yeah. This is the ancient ruins. The ancient ruins, the ancient ruins has 5 new enemies. Four new enemies. Don't know why I wrote that one twice. Alright, 4 new enemies. Let's counting the eater again. There was a cave in, and now we're at an impasse. Literally, we can't go any further. We are researching the artifacts excavated from the ancient ruins. We sent a team deeper into the ruins, but an earthquake collapsed that adamantite wall. Now no one can get in or out. Well, that's not good. Move. Alright, so here's a new enemy, Azrael. Demon parasite worm thingy. Because everything in this game is a demon. Everything is terrifying from your nightmares. Lunas is... Oh, they divide as well. With every physical attack, they divide. And they have 1100 HP, which is not good. Alright. I have a new way of dealing with this. I'm going to need you to guard and you to just defend. There you go. They divide with every physical attack, so don't attack them physically. I was hoping that I can just overpower them and end up just depleting them faster than they can multiply, but with 2 physical attackers, that's probably not going to happen. There we go. Maybe it would have happened. There you go. Let me handle this rock. If I demolish an obstacle in the dream world, it'll get rid of the one in the real world too. Not even adamantite stands a chance against me. Stand back now. Whew, these old bones aren't what they used to be. That took a lot out of me. No time to waste, you four. The Invincible is further in. The power of Grandma. Zonde never understood what a great gift he was given by Master Noah. There is nothing more precious than a mortal life. There are many cracks and crevices in the mountains north of Amor. One of them leads to the Cave of Shadows, where the Fang of Earth rests. You can only defeat the ancient statues guarding Zande's Sigris Tower with the 4 fangs. Yeah, so we need the 4 fangs in order to actually get to Sigris Tower, where Zande resides. Alright, so I'm going to go... Alright, here's Azrael again. I should have healed. Aha, 1. Aha, 1. Aha, 1. Goodbye. I didn't know they just give you a lot of experience. I didn't need to heal Ark. He can heal himself. Alright. Over here we get more reflective mail. How many? There's 5 things here, as well as shops, apparently. That's cool. Alright. The Eater is back. This is one of the... I was counting this one twice when I said those 5 new enemies. He's just here as well. So yeah, they can divide on physical hits, but they also if you deplete them down to just a few numbers, they do have a move. Or actually, I think it's if you get them to critical health, they have a chance of using multiply, which is the same thing as divide. Just divide is automatic, multiply is a move they use. Nope, they can just use that. Okay. The Eater has 50 more HP than the Azrael. And multiply again. Stop doing that. Yeah, they can really become a problem. Alright, I'm gonna have to use a stronger move. Alright, guard, defend. Yeah, use Fira, and then you can continue Rune Staff. A lot of them should be almost dead now. Yeah, there we go. And then Fira. That's a little bit better. I don't have a lot of uses of Fira though. Yeah, these enemies are annoying as heck. Like, they are so irritating to deal with. Alright, let's go in here now. That just leaves 3 more enemies left to find. Okay, up here, though, there has been some grand discovery waiting in these ruins. I can feel it. Move. Unscrumptious merchants keep breaking into the ancient ruins and stealing artifacts to sell, like weapons and armor. All the images we've unearthed at this site show a gigantic ship. Ooh, gigantic ship, you say? Alright. And we get an inn. Yes, the ancient ruins are nice enough to give me a place to sleep my weary bones. Which means I can, still can't get, ethers. Huh. Which means I can easily, just use stronger magic. Alright, so I can get me the blood sword, which I already have one. Ancient sword, defender. Why are these? Oh, right, because it counts. The game registers that it's like, oh, you can have an attack upgrade with this if you equip this sword instead of a shield. Which I don't want to do because, like, the knight's whole thing is he can guard, like, he can guard, and then if someone's in critical health, he'll block that damage and then parry with his shield and, like, take, like, no damage, and, like, he can keep people alive. Medusa arrows, which can inflict petrification if you're still using a archer. I'm not going to buy these because I'm not planning on using an archer anymore. But they are there if you want them. If, say, you really like the archer. And then over here, I can get diamond shield. Diamond helm, which I have more of. Here we go. Black robe and white robe. Increases intellect, increases spirit. I want to buy these, but I don't know if I can find them later on. Oh well. Black robe, white robe. I already have the diamond helm. Alright. I'm going to quickly go over here and optimize. Putting that Aegis shield back on. And then optimize. Putting that diamond shield back on. Optimize. Yeah, fire and lightning. That's going to actually help. Especially because I've been using fire on all these enemies. And then over here, white robe. There you go. White magic is higher, black magic is higher. That's going to really help me. Right. A lot. Alright. Now I can move on. Basement 2. Let's see here. Door, stairs. I want to go in all these doors. Alright, here's the Pyrolus. This one has a decent number of experience, not experience, of, HP. Nothing too bad. I can just go back to fire and the rune staff. Luckily, does not divide. Does not like blizzard. Nice. Alright. And here we get a black belt gi if you're using a black belt. It's right there. Then in here, a chakra band. Also for a black belt if you're using a black belt. I hate these dividing guys. But fire should do a lot more now. Because of the intelligence up, as well as wielding a fire rod, which will increase fire potency. Sadly, I can't give the Black Mage staffs, otherwise I would give him another staff that can just do magic for free. But yeah, our job levels are skyrocketing, which is nice. Yeah. Just seeing if I could use any more magic. Alright. Now time to go up here. To the left. And a rune bell if you're using a geomancer. Rune bell is pretty nice. Stop using multiply. These guys are a pain in the batukas. They are annoying. Stop that. I know likey. And because they can just keep doing this, stop. They can literally just start beating down your mages. Luckily, I have a knight. Leave me alone. Go away. I'm gonna have to, yeah, guard, defend. I'm gonna need him to start using fire on everyone. Because I need to deplete everyone's HP down as much as possible. Killing one person at a time is not going to do it. You have to kill multiple people. It's the only way to deal with these guys. Gotta love the knight. I don't know what the percentage is on that, It might be 100% because I'm using guard. But it is definitely keeping Ignis and Refia alive, and you gotta love that. On the bright side, they give you a lot of experience. No, nothing new. Dang it. Trying to see if I can get more experience for them because their job levels are going up like crazy. And Fairy Claws, if you're using the black belt. I think the Fairy Claws. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, for the black belt, for the Geomancer, black belt and black belt. Apparently wants you to use a black belt. I don't care. Oh my. And here we go again. Yeah, there's still 2 more enemies I have not seen here. Granted, the Pyroliths as well as the 2 enemies I have not seen appear more often on basement 3 and lower. So right now I'm getting mostly Azrael and Eaters, which I don't like. I mean, they give you a lot of experience, which is nice, and job experience, but they can ruin your day. Something fierce. Stop. Please stop. I'm begging you. Okay, there's all of them dead. Okay, you're dead. And you're dead. Goodbye. Ark and Refia again. Refia went to 88. Nope. There's a difference. It's here. They both have max 34, 13, 9, 7, 2, and 1. I don't think it's going to go up much more. Because it's either 99 or 100 is the max job level. Once they get up there, they can't go up any more job levels. On the bright side, though, I'm hoping to get their upgraded class before then. Oh yeah, it's all the chests. What floor am I on now? Basement 3. Okay. Eater. I was hoping to not find these guys anymore. I would literally take anyone else other than the Azrius or the Eaters. The worst part is I can't attack with Lunith or Arc, who are my major damage dealers, because they'll just divide. And I don't think they divide their HP. I don't think the new ones come in with the same amount of experience as everyone else. I think they come in with the full amount of experience. So, yeah, there's that. Lunith and Ignis went up. Not what I wanted. To heal again. People are taking a beating. Alright, basement 4. Yeah, there's no more chests here. It's just going to be just straight on till the end. It's just going to be straight corridors until the bottom of this place. But I still need to find these last 2 enemies. I'm getting a lot of experience in this location. I'm in the 30s now. That's nice. Yeah, I don't want to get to basement 7 though, because that's the end, and there's no enemies on there. So I'm gonna have to grind out those enemies here. They really love multiply, don't they? Oh, this is a Final Fantasy II. Imagine the HP increases on my mages. Multiply. Multiply. On the bright side, there can't be more than 9 enemies on the field. So, yay. Stop. Please. I'm begging you. Go away. Good for you, job won the 90. I might hit max level just in this one dungeon. 13, 9, 7. Yep, no, it's not going up. Alright. And that's the final floor. Yeah. Alright, so I have to look for these last 2 enemies. The Gap and the Solanus. Yeah, it's a squiggly thing and a lizard with a sword. Probably nothing to be terrified about. Oh crap! It does that. All right, they don't have a lot of HP. Thank God. Yay. All right. And that's all the enemies. All right, no enemies on this floor. Just keep walking. And now we are in the Invincible. The Invincible has shops. Still can't use level 7. But it's there. By Defender. And Asura cannot use that. That is a specific blade for a specific class that we have not gotten yet. Then we get Tome of Ice, Light, and Fire if we're using a Scholar, and a Triton's Hammer, which we already have. Dual Haken, that's an axe for a Viking. Rune Bell, which we already have. Loki Heart, which we already have. And then over here, we have Demon Shield. A shield that prevents the wielder from turning into a toad. None of us can wield that. I think the demon shield is only for Dark Knight. Diamond shield, diamond helm, black robe, white robe, Gaia vest. That is I think that's for black belt and monk. Demon mail. Again, I think Dark Knight. Diamond mail, diamond bracers, diamond gloves. Yeah. I want to say the demon stuff is for Dark Knight only. We have that, and we also have our own bed. I'll rest real quick. Yeah. That was weird. Why'd I flash? Alright. Time to set sail. You take the helm. This is your ship now. I'll give you a guided tour of the ship. Use that ladder when you want to disembark. When you want to come back aboard, stand directly below the ship and press the confirm button. Press the confirm button to redline the engine so that the ship can clear small mountains when you fly at them. Have to heave to a halt by pressing the cancel button when over land. You can steer from the helm. Are we clear? Alright then, follow me. This is the vending corner where you can exchange gil for items and equipment. You should find some powerful weapons in there. Take a look later. I also use my magic so that a fat chocobo can be summoned to the cubby behind me. Come on out, big fella. Fat chocobo appeared. Yay, the useless mechanic is back. You can rest up in that bed over there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go to Doga. You're leaving already? That's right. I trust you can handle what lies ahead. What matters now is that you obtain the Fang of Earth. It rests in the Cave of Shadows, north of Amur. Once you have it, return to Doga's Manor. There's something we still need to give you. It's up to you now. We'll meet again at Doga's, I'm certain. Une has left the party. Goodbye, Une. And apparently she does not actually do anything in the Pixel Remaster. All of the guest party members are useless. Alright. So now we have the Invincible. This big hunk of an airship. It is just that, an airship. But I'll go over what it is able to do in the next episode. For now, that's where we're going to leave things. If you like what I do here, like and subscribe to my channel. Comment down below why this airship is so ginormously huge. It is a big hulk of a boy. And I'll see you all next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.